Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and welcome to another AdoramaPIX Rapid Fire Critique. Before we jump into this week's critique, I want to let you know that if you haven't signed up for the FroKnows Photo email list, you can click on the screen right now, and it will take you over to this orange box, where if you put your name, email address in, hit send it, I will send you a free guide to capturing motion in low-light situations. So here we go. We've got a critique of Peter Newsom's work. He came to one of the boot camps. He's a 16-year-old photographer, I believe, down there in Tennessee, and he got a cool job this summer doing photos at a summer camp. So he asked if I would do a critique. So that is exactly what I'm going to do right here. There's a few more images than 10, but we're going to blow through them to see what we can come up with. So if you're telling a story for the school, or sorry, for camp, you know, it's good to show shots along this line. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're sharp anywhere other than right about here, which is okay. I kind of would like to see the hand. Maybe a horizontal shot here would be a little better, and then possibly convert it to black and white. But I like the fact that you can see the kid's eyes. Also, it may be interesting if you tried another shot where the kid was in focus, but the hand and bubble were out. So you get that, like, he's looking at it, and maybe that would draw you into the image. And that could work also in black and white as well. So, yeah, I think we need to pull back a little bit on this shot. This is good for telling a story. It's a good shot. You got the shovel right here, so you have some context that he's probably doing some digging. We have a nice smile. We're capturing a nice image. It's a nice moment there, so that works out well. So we have a lot of tight shots, I think, coming up here. And I want to talk, yeah, so this is an example. So we have a tight shot. It's nice action, but we have to pull back. We have to pull back to show more of the scene of what's going on, or else it could be just the girls just sitting there on the edge. Let's see a wider shot where you see the whole slip and slide, and you get the person down at the bottom. I like what's going on, but let's pull back, back up, then zoom in, go horizontal, possibly go vertical, depending on it's all about framing. I know I just said both of them, but it depends on the situation that you're in. The exposure is right on. I just need to see more of the story to get what's going on in this frame. I mean, we know it's a slip and slide, but I want to see a little bit more. So this is good for the story. We've got I missed summer. This reminds me of summer camp. Anyway, nice focus on the kid right here. Nice exposure. Everything looks nice. I love the out of focus guy right here on the right-hand side, drawing us in here. It's like there's a discussion going on. So this could work well for the camp in a brochure. We're online going, we have engaging counselors, and these kids are learning, and blah, 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 and they do all this stuff. So that could happen. That would work well. So I like this shot. Nice job. And I like that you see the out of focus people in the background too hanging out. It does make me miss summer camp though. Not so much here. Don't like the look on the kid's face. This isn't the type of shot that I would put in there. Nice job with getting your exposure right though, especially in the shadow area. Nice and sharp right here on the eye, but there is no context, and I don't like the look on the kid's face, so I wouldn't be using this shot. So yeah, pull back a little wider also. So we got a nice exposure, nice sharpness. This is all good. I'm seeing, again, a lot of tight shots, blowing out the background. I know you're using a kit lens. If I am correct, it's probably still that 55 to 200. It's not showing me. Don't know why. QuickTime 7. Is that pulled from a video? I don't think it's pulled from a video, but I like this shot. Nice frame. Maybe the exposure just needs to be tweaked up just a little bit in post-production. But again, it's a tight shot, so we're not getting a lot of context going on in it. I've said that a bunch of times. This is nice. The kid's happy in the water. Good. Moving on to the next one. Not much to say about it there. Now I like this shot. Here we have. Oh, my grandfather's calling. I'll give him a call back in a couple minutes. I like this because there's context. Great job with keeping both hands in there. We've got the top-down look. We can see that they're climbing. They're off the ground. You have the rope going out of focus leading into here. This is context. That, if it was just a tight headshot, then it wouldn't be any good. So this is much better. Really like this. See what black and white would look like as well. And I don't think we're in focus on the eyes, but I'm passing over that just for passing over its sake. I like the way that the composition feels on this frame. Nope. Not in focus. Not in focus, can't use it. Just has to be pulled out. Just missed the focus. Whoo. Whoo. It's an owl. I would possibly go around the other side of the owl to get the good light. This is just a little... It's not in the best lighting in the world. It's a lizard in a tree. Again, I think it's a lizard, but not much to say about the image here. There's really not much going on. It's like a snapshot of the lizard in a tree. Don't really know what else to tell you about this one. I would love to give some more feedback. It looks like a fat lizard, though. Maybe it just ate something. I like this. I like the lines. I love the feeling of the birds just sitting there. I like that. I like the silhouette there. And this is nice. I like this. I like walking past this garage door. We've got the umbrella up there. It works well. I like the scene. It's wider. If it was a tight shot, again, we would lose the interest of what's going on. So, Peter, I like this one. Nice job. This is sharp. That's sharp. I love the out-of-focus stuff in the background. It really makes you see this frame right here. It really draws you into the image right here. The color's great. The composition's great. The out-of-focus stuff is spectacular. That is a very, very nice shot. So that's strong. So let me go back to the main images here. Yeah, a lot of what's going on here. Great job with the exposure, especially on something like this. It's right on. This is too tight. This is out of focus. The owl is just a little boring. Same with the lizard. We've got to show context. We've got to give more of a story. So we have a tight shot here. Let's see the wide shot as well, just to get more of a feel, especially if this is camp. The one that personifies that the most is this, because there is action going on. You can see that she's climbing up here. You can see, I think it's a she. I hope it's a she. I don't know. It could be a he. Anyway, you can see what's going on. There's context. That's what we're looking for, but you're doing a great job. Your exposures are there. Now, let's get that composition, and let's get those wider shots, but when I say wider, don't always do wider. Tell the story. Give the wide, the medium, and the tight. That way you have a lot to choose from. So that is where I have it for you guys right now. Don't forget that if you haven't checked out the Froknow's Photo Beginner Guide, you can do so. Click right here on the screen to get it now. Jared Polin, FroknowsPhoto.com. See ya.